Well, day three, some good stuff, some bad stuff. Last night we had dinner with the owners. The owners were really nice guys. Dinner was great, and it was an enjoyable time at a very nice restaurant. We started off day three today. I got picked up right on time. Staff was really great, and went to the hospital. Started off with blood work, got a couple of IVs, and people started getting shuffled off for another round of MRIs. I got pulled out from my MRI. Ended up coming over here. It kind of cut my lunch in half, but it wasn't a big deal. Lunch was great, kind of fresh food, chicken and pasta. And I arrived at the MRI place. They said, hey, you're scheduled to go in next, but there was another patient of CPI with me, and he only had one test, and I had four. So I said, hey, why don't you let him go first? If you want to, he'll be done in 30 minutes, and that way, he doesn't have to wait hours. And I thought, that's very reasonable. I'm happy to wait, an extra 30 minutes to let him go first. It doesn't make sense to make him wait 2 hours. So he went in, super nice guy, got in and out, and then they took me in. While they were, prior to taking me in, they said, hey, you're only scheduled for 3 images and not 4. And I said, oh, well, I thought I had 4. I could be mistaken. We still haven't cleared it up yet, but they said, no problem, we can do 4, and they charged me for it, and it didn't seem like a problem. So I got my first 2 images done, and I hadn't done my shoulders yet, and then they actually pulled me out of the machine and said, hey, you need to go back to the waiting area. We're moving in another patient. And I said, I don't understand that. Just the last scans are 45 minutes, we can call it. And, they said, no, you have to move out. So I went to the lobby to ask what was going on. And they said, well, the next patients have been fasting, and we want to get them in. And I said, well, how long do they need? And they said, until 5 o'clock. And I said, well, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And they're like, well, we can provide you transportation back to the hotel, which is 25, 30 minutes away. And I thought, well, why do an hour of additional driving? Which, also respectfully it's kind of hard on a back. We're all kind of here because we're having issues, and, mine tends to be a back issue. So, I just thought, hey, it's more reasonable. Let me finish my 45 minutes of scans. And they disagreed. So, I've been waiting here for a little over 2 hours mid-scan. And I guess the next patient they brought in was on mushrooms, from what they tell me, so they couldn't sedate him. And so now they're saying maybe 2.5 hours. It's goods and bads. The staff has been very kind. The people here are very nice. The facilities are quite decent. But a little on the frustrating side. I was supposed to get my EKG done today. That's clearly not going to happen. I'm supposed to have a visit with a doctor today. I guess they leave at 5 o'clock, so probably not going to consult the physician. So I'm still waiting here at a Quest Diagnostics, and if I'm lucky, they might get me in the next 45 minutes or so, and I might get back to the hotel around 8 p.m. So logistics not ideal. Seems like I heard some complaints about the MRIs yesterday as well from other people, and little things like our luggage didn't get delivered to our room until about 7 p.m. It took them like 8 hours when it was in the back of their van. So, great people. Owners are super nice. Facilities are nice. Food's good. Hopefully stem cells are awesome, but logistics are a little on the frustrating side. So we'll see how the rest of this goes. Hopefully it's only improvements from here. I'll keep you updated.